I'm Chris Miller with Dutch Miller Automotive, and here with me today are two people I find very, very near and dear to my heart. One of them is Bradley Burke with the Hoops Children's Hospital right here in Huntington, and the other is Cindy Liberatore from West Virginia Children's Hospital in Morgantown. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the needs of healthcare for children across the state of West Virginia.
We're very excited about what is happening in Morgantown with our Children's Hospital. We are currently building a 9-story, 150-bed hospital. It will have a pediatric intensive care unit, a neonatal intensive care unit, a pediatric acute care unit, and a birthing center with a spa-like atmosphere. We'll also have advanced capabilities with a heart center and a cancer and blood disorder center. And it is helping us better serve the families in the state of West Virginia.
And I think one of the cool things about WV Children is that they have all the really intense specialties right there in Morgantown that if we can't do something here in Huntington, we can just look to our friends up north and send a child up there to get heart surgery if we need heart surgery. Those kind of really unique specialties happen here in the state of West Virginia, and that, I think that's one of the reasons that I love the partnership with WV Children's and Hoops Family Children's is kids that West Virginia kids get to stay in West Virginia and they don't have to go all over the country to get the kind of care that they need.
Brad, and going along with that, why don't you tell everybody out there about Hoops?
Well, Hoops is a 72-bed children's hospital at Cabell Huntington Hospital, and it started with a vision and a dream that we could do a children's hospital in Huntington, and everybody said we couldn't. And $19 million later, we have a children's hospital on the 5th floor of Cabell Huntington Hospital, and it's a fantastic place. It's state-of-the-art. Probably one of the most state-of-the-art hospitals in the country until you finish yours.
1 and 2, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So,
why does a children's hospital need to actually raise money?
I think that's a great question. It's one that as fundraisers we get asked all the time. Why does your children's hospital need money? Children's hospitals, for whatever reason, maybe it's reimbursement rates or whatever, don't tend to be profit centers for hospitals. And so the special things that you get in a children's hospital, those come from donations. And to use that money to make the children's hospital really fantastic. And that's one of the things WVU's done. It's one of the things that we've tried to do, emulate at Hoops, is to really make our children's hospitals something that we as West Virginians can be so proud of. So.
I couldn't agree more. And also, when you're looking beyond just the medical care, you have extended stays, you are now dining out, you have so many additional costs that are a burden on the families. And so the philanthropic dollars really help us support those families in ways that go beyond just the medical care. So it's incredibly important for us so that we can better support them when they are facing probably the most difficult time of their lives.
Which is really why we're super thrilled to be here with you, Chris,
yes.
Because of Dutch Miller's fantastic donation, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate it.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure, and it takes all of us. So those of you out there watching, don't forget, please contact either one of these hospitals. You can do it online, you can do it by phone, and give what you can, because it's really important. It goes to taking care of the health care of our children. So tell me about the Children's Miracle Network.
So WVU Medicine Children's has been a Children's Miracle Network hospital for over 30 years. And we are incredibly excited that earlier this year we announced our partnership with the Hoops Family Children's Hospital to help us raise those critical dollars that do stay here in the community, so then again we can better support our families. And we are working toward keeping West Virginia families here in the state.
Yeah, and for you in the community, when you go to Walmart or you go to Speedway or you go to your Dairy Queen or you go to your Ace Hardware and they ask you to round up or to fill out a balloon or to put some coins in a jar, that all of that money, it doesn't disappear from the area. It goes to fund the 2 children's hospitals, and it really is it's such a blessing to get that money. And because it's not restricted, you can use it for those really important projects that you just can't fund any other way. So when you give, when you round up, those are just fantastic ways to give.
And every dollar does truly count.
Well, that's fantastic. And guys, if you can't tell, this is something that is very, very near and dear to our heart. We're talking about raising money for the health care of children right here in the state of West Virginia. That is a very, very important thing. So as a participant in all of this, Dutch Miller Automotive is going to donate in the entire month of October $100 per vehicle retailed to the children's hospitals here in the state. We hope to raise a minimum of $40,000, hopefully more than that, for both these fantastic hospitals. And we encourage you guys, anybody out there that's watching right now, knowing how important this is to both of our areas, please, it doesn't matter if you can give $5 or if you can give $500. Both of these children's hospitals are in dire need of your help and are actually doing fantastic things for the health care right here for children in our communities. It's really, really important.
There's one thing I can add. The money stays local. That's really important, and we're
Absolutely.
giving the families of West Virginia an opportunity to receive quality care at both of these hospitals, and they don't have to leave the state. It's very important to us.
That's the entire month of October, but you can start right now. Please, there's both the contacts for both of these hospitals at the bottom of the screen. If you can find it in your heart to give, it doesn't matter if it's $5 or $500. Every single penny helps, and it's going to a fantastic cause that we can all take part in.